Hi everyone, happy Sunday. I'm getting a little late start on this behind the scenes video, so we're already in the show, and I just want to get back to the weather wall because I'm about to come up in just a few seconds. So we're gonna walk through the control room. There's Nick, our director, kind of a behind the scenes look for the show. And I'm going back in here.
2016 World Suck Race. The 6th annual West Marine Carolina Cup was based at the blockade yard this weekend. Annabelle Anderson of New Zealand won her 4th consecutive victory in the women's division of the Elite Graveyard Race. Frenchman Tituan Puyo picked up his first Carolina Cup championship this weekend. Organizers say they had far more competitors in the Graveyard Race this year. Trucks and vehicles filled a section of the Independence Mall parking lot for the 7th annual Touch a Truck event today. Kids were able to explore everything from helicopters to dump trucks to boats. The Junior League of Wilmington hosted the fundraising event, and organizer Chelsea Overton says the event promotes exploration for kids.
But to actually get in there, meet the firemen, and they actually take the time to explain to the kids all the companies what their truck does. They get to get in and explore. That's just something that they don't get to do every day.
Organizers say more than 3,000 people participated today. On the roads, more lane closures are happening on the Cape Fear Memorial Bridge. A spokesman from the North Carolina Department of Transportation says closures started tonight at 9 and go until 5 a.m. They will continue nightly and Thursday. Crews are working on routine repairs of the metal deck of the lift span of the bridge. Lane closures on the Wrightsville Drawbridge will also start tonight. It started at 9 and will go through 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. One lane in each direction will be closed. The closures are so the North Carolina Department of Transportation can work on the bridge tender and house supply cables. And a final reminder on the roads, there will be closures on the entrance ramp from North 23rd Street to Martin Luther King Parkway in Wilmington starting tomorrow. The ramp will be closed nightly Monday through Friday next week from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. to replace expansion joints. There will not be detours, but drivers are told to use caution and expect delays. The search for a missing Wilmington mother continues. A community prayer vigil will be held this Tuesday for Ebony Spears, who went missing on January 15th. Community members are welcome to join friends and family at the Apostolic Tabernacle on Wellington Avenue in Wilmington Tuesday at 7. If you have any information on her disappearance, please call the police. House legislators are filing a bill to repeal House Bill 2 tomorrow. Why they say it's damaging the state's reputation. And it was beautiful outside today. So how much longer will that nice warm weather stick around for? I'll let you know. Stay close.
You're watching WWAY News Channel 3 and 11. With Penny. And Helen with Wendy.
Pick that thing up for you next time.
Oh, no worries.
Because we got an extra stand back there in the back.
Oh yeah, that's what you said. Hi everyone, thanks for joining in. Sorry, I kind of just started going right in the middle of it. I had a little connection problems, and so I had to start doing it. Of course, Miss Hannah Patrick.
Helen's finally with me again. She's been gone for like 4 weeks.
I know. This is like an average week, finally, after like, what, over a month and a half. I feel like it's been like up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
So now I'm back. I'm back for a while. Not taking any breaks.
She doesn't have any more breaks.
No, actually, I do, but I'm not going to take any breaks. No breaks in news, right? All right, so we're going to get ready for our first weather.
And you have 1:15.
I have 1 minute and 15 seconds. Hi, Steve. Thanks for joining in. All right.
Great on time, Hannah. 1 minute.
1 minute until we go back to show. So I'm gonna put you guys back over here. Where am I gonna put you guys? I kind of like this shot over here so you can kind of see everything.
30 seconds.
All right, 30 seconds. All right.
15. 10 seconds to the open. And then 5, 4, 3. Hold.
Now, here's meteorologist Helen Hope with your Storm Track 30 forecast.
Well, we had nothing but sunshine today, and that allowed temperatures to warm up in the middle 70s, pretty much right where we should be for this time of year. Right on par in Wilmington, 76 degrees. And this morning, we started out at 56 degrees, pretty much near normal as well, and didn't pick up any rainfall, as it was just a beautiful day to be outside and enjoy maybe the beach, go out for some golf, or just to sit out on the back patio. And temperatures have cooled down now into the middle 50s in Wilmington, 55 degrees at the ILM airport with a calm wind and clear sky, so a very quiet evening it is. And temperatures are in the 50s and 60s wherever you go in southeastern North Carolina right now. 61 degrees for Lumberton, Fayetteville 61, Elizabethtown and Whiteville both at 58, a warmer spot in Myrtle Beach 64 degrees, and then down in Southport 57 degrees. And like I said, clear skies, nothing on our storm track degree radar and satellite. We're cloud free and rain free right now, and it looks like as we go into midnight into 9 a.m. this dense smoke advisory will go in effect for all of Brunswick County. We have that large smoldering fire near Bolivia, and that's going to limit visibility, especially from midnight until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So if you're going to be driving around, just keep an eye on the road, slow down, and make sure you have enough distance between you and the car in front of you. But it looks like as we head into tomorrow morning, lots of sunshine expected. Temperatures are going to warm up very nicely into the upper 70s, but we're going to be flirting with 80 degrees as we go through the next couple of days. I'll have your full 7-day forecast in just a few minutes, Hannah.
Thank you, Helen. Covering Carolina, four North Carolina House members announced they have filed a bill to repeal House Bill 2 in its entirety tomorrow. Last month, North Carolina Republicans pushed through a bill in a one-day special session. Representatives Darren Jackson, Greg Meyer, Susie Hamilton, and Greer Burton said in a statement today, the damage to NC's reputation and economy has been swift and is growing exponentially. House Bill 2 is bad for all in North Carolina citizens, and it's bad for all North Carolina businesses, end quote. The four plan to hold a joint press conference tomorrow at 11 a.m. in the NCGA press room. The president of North Carolina's NAACP says when Memorial Monday protests resume at the General Assembly this week, the new law, which they dubbed Hate Bill 2, will be the focus. Reverend William Barber says House Bill 2 discriminates against the very morals and values supporters of the bill claim they want to protect. Meanwhile, supporters of House Bill 2 plan their own demonstration at noon tomorrow at Halifax Mall in the grassy area behind the General Assembly building. Officials discovered a boat near Bermuda this weekend. How it's linked to 2 boys that went missing off the Florida coast almost 8 months ago. And later, the latest in the slayings of 8 family members in Ohio.
All right, we're going into break. All right, hey everyone, thanks for joining in. Ben, hello. Ryan, hi. Lee, glad you're joining us this evening. So wanted to kind of tell you exactly what I'm doing. You notice we have a lot of green here, and that's because we have a 100% virtual set. Everything is all green screen, not only just the weather wall, because of course that's always green, so you have the graphics behind me, but we also have graphics for the monitor and all of the desks that you see, although we do kind of cheat a little bit on the desk. We do have this. Let me show you. It is a kind of a table with a green sheet over it, but that's it. Everything else, green. So those monitors that you see behind us are not actually real, they're computer generated. So pretty neat. We're one of the only stations in the entire country that does this. But what makes it so neat is we could have a different set for...
You'll have 220 on your...
Okay, sounds good. Full weather. Okay. So what's neat about that is our morning show, Good Morning Carolina, looks completely different from our evening newscast during the week, and it looks different on our late night newscast. So pretty cool, right? I mean, we get to, I could literally stand in front of this and they could put me in Paris. They could put me in Antarctica, wherever they want me to. Well, at least makes me look like I'm there, you know? I don't know necessarily if I want to be in Antarctica, you know? All right, so we're getting ready to go into the next block, which is where I will have full weather. Hannah's going to talk a little bit. What are you going to talk about on this one? What's the story coming up?
The 2 missing boys from Florida, their boat.
That's right. Those 2 boys that were missing last summer They found their boat in Bermuda. So she's going to have that story in just a few minutes.
15 seconds.
Oh, 15
Stand by.
seconds actually. And then we'll have my full weather.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
An agonizing discovery off Bermuda, a capsized boat. It's the last place two Florida teen boys were seen alive 8 months ago. Jimmy Johnson has more.
The search for the boat carrying Austin Stefanos and Perry Cohen is now over. WPBS 5 News first told you about the team's disappearance.
Okay, and we're going to do...
Austin Jr. ended last July.
Do you have a tag on this?
Fishing trip. An exhaustive search with
We're going to do Atlantic Beach. So just say we're looking at time lapse from today in Atlantic Beach.
8 months later, officials notified
Carter County, so like where I'm from.
that the boat was found.
Wait, time lapse?
The Cohen family telling us a crew aboard a Norwegian ship made the discovery about 100 miles off the coast of Bermuda in March.
And then I'm going to transition to, hey, ask people on Facebook, what did you do today? And I got these viewer photos, okay?
Belongs to us. The family, Cohen, the mother of Perry, released this statement. It reads in part, we urge Austin's family to do the right thing and to allow law enforcement to retain the island until arrangements can be made to retain the top
Go to camera 2.
available to begin to look for answers
7,
so justice is needed. The
5,
boat is now on its way back to South Florida, and she arrives sometime in mid-May.
A marine supply store sticker and engine serial number helped authorities positively identify the boat.
Now, here's meteorologist Helen Hope with your Storm Track 3 forecast.
Alright, we are taking a look at a time lapse from Atlantic Beach today. Helen, gorgeous. And our coast was gorgeous also today.
Yeah, this is right up just north of us on the Crystal Coast, about an hour and a half away, 2 hours. Not bad. Anywhere you go.
No,
It was gorgeous.
so much better than it was like 2 weeks ago.
Yes, and I asked on Facebook, what did you guys do this weekend? And I got a mixed bags of answers. You know, some of us had to work, and some of us had to do some chores. But I want to show you some of these viewer photos that I got of those
didn't have
lucky
to do
few.
those things.
Yeah, of those lucky few that got to go to the beach. Like Jessica, she said she had an amazing day in Holden Beach with her family. How fun does that look? Everybody's kind of splashing in the water, although that water is a little too cool for me. It's still in the middle 60s. Chad sending this one in. Went for a bike ride, perfect day to do so. And then I want to show you just a few more. This one from Ron. He actually was working on the beehive today. How about that? Making some local honey. Sounds like a fun day. And then this evening, Chris Carlton went out flounder getting. Perfect weather for that. Clear skies, calm winds. Maybe a little bit too of a high tide for him, but still a really nice day overall. And we love seeing your photos. You can send them to our WWAY Facebook and Twitter pages, or go ahead, follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And I love seeing your photos, and I like sharing them on TV as well. So our satellite and radar of the last couple of hours, man, it has just been quiet, and we're going to continue to see some very quiet weather thanks to a high pressure that's basically overhead right now. We're going to see this push offshore as we go for the next couple of days, but no doubt sunny skies going to continue into our Monday, even into our Tuesday. We're going to be watching this backdoor cold front slide in from the north as we get into the middle portion of the week, and that's going to increase our rain and storm chances slightly. I think they'll hold off really until Thursday, but only about a 20 to 30% chance of rain as we go into the middle to late portions of this work week. So Pinpoint Futurecast will show just clear skies tonight. We'll start off with temperatures in the 50s for our Monday in the afternoon, getting up to the 80s for our inland spots, and I think our coastal spots will stay probably in the lower 70s, so a little bit cooler with the sea breeze. And then starting out our Tuesday temperatures near 60 degrees, and then in the afternoon, everyone probably getting at least into the lower 80s for our Tuesday. I think they'll get a little bit warmer, but overall, it's going to be very nice and warm through much of this week. Look at temperatures as they soar up into the middle 80s for Wednesday, Thursday, even Friday, going to top out in the 80s. Then we'll slowly cool back down as we head into next weekend, but 78, actually kind of where we should be for this time of year. So when we're in the upper 80s to middle 80s, that's when things start to feel a little bit above normal. Rain chances are going to stay low for much of this week. Like I said, we'll have some rain chances coming into play Thursday, Friday, even into Saturday, but just an isolated chance. So if you have any outdoor plans, it should all still be a go. Clear skies, going to be very quiet this evening and starting out our Monday morning as the kids are heading home from school. Temperatures in the 50s, still need a jacket, but you'll be able to take that jacket off in the afternoon as temperatures are going to be very nice, getting into the 80s inland, upper 70s for us in Wilmington. Not too bad of a forecast for the next 7 days. Enjoy it. It's great. Yeah, maybe a little excuse to play cookie one of those days, but you didn't hear it from me.
All right, thank you, Helen. The presidential candidates are gearing up for the next Super Tuesday, but we'll tell you which frontrunner is already compiling a list of running mates and the latest on the investigation of 8 family members that were killed in Ohio.
Running out of steam. Oh. Woohoo! Oh.
Excellent.
I was like trying to get through the pictures. I was like, go, go. So yeah, love sharing photos. If you watched.
Send you some pictures.
Yeah, you gotta send me photos. I love seeing photos. I like sharing them too, especially on the weekends. I have some weekends are, for the most part, a little bit more relaxed than during the week. So I have a little bit of time to share some photos of what you guys did this weekend. So, all right, now I'm not in this block, so I'm just kind of hanging out here. If you guys have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them. You can kind of see a little bit. This is the reporter wall. So if we had a reporter here, we don't at 11 o'clock on Sundays, but most days we do. So that's where they would stand. We have audio right here. That's Rob. We have Alex, who's our floor director. Yay! Look at all these monitors we have. We have all these different cameras that are attached to each one of them. So if we're looking this way, we can look down the center, and then we can look off to the other way. Then that's the weather wall you saw me on there. I have monitors on both sides of me. I'll show you that. So if you ever wondered, how the heck does she point at a green screen? How does she see what she sees? Well, there you go. Got one right here, one in front of me, one on my other side. Pretty cool, right? And then Hannah has all the monitors to deal with. She's got a lot. She's got to always know what her camera shot is, because that's where Alex comes in and gives her time cues. There's a lot that kind of goes on. Got all the lights, a lot of things to distract you, but you got to stay focused, right, Hannah? Mm-hmm. Green galore. All right. I'll show you some of the cameras that we have. We're going to be getting some new cameras here soon. Secret. So now you got a lot to look forward to. We're going to have some really nice new cameras. Atlantic Beach was pretty. Fun fact, Atlantic Beach is only 20 minutes from where I grew up. Ha ha ha.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
A teenager suspected of shooting 2 students at a high school in Wisconsin last night has died. Police identified him as 18-year-old Jacob Wagner. Police said 2 students were shot around 11 p.m. as they left the building where prom was being held. Their injuries not life-threatening. Officers in the parking lot say they heard the shots and one immediately fired on Wagner. Wagner was taken to the hospital and pronounced dead about 1 this morning. One of the shooting victims has been released, the other transferred to another hospital. Now, for the latest in Ohio, authorities say they found marijuana growing operations at 3 of the 4 locations where 8 family members in Warren, Ohio were found fatally shot. They said it's unclear what, if any, role the growing operations had in Friday's killings. 7 adults and a teenage boy, all Rosen family members, were found shot in the head. Attorney General Mike DeWine called the slayings a pre-planned execution. He says the investigation will be lengthy. Who does Hillary Clinton have in mind to be her vice president? A list is being compiled. This, as a new NBC Wall Street Journal Marist poll showed both party frontrunners, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, besting their rivals in Pennsylvania. One of the states up for grabs in the next Super Tuesday. Mary Maloney has more on the race to the nominations.
Okay, we're into a presidential package. I'm gonna actually walk here to the audio booth so you can kind of see what it looks like over here. Hi!
Is compiling a list of 15 to 20 potential running mates, with Ernest betting to start by late spring. Clinton herself not commenting on just who is topping that list.
Hello, say hi.
What's up,
Clinton touched
What's
on
up,
healthcare.
Facebook, everyone?
He's doing a lot of work.
This is life.
Ahead of Tuesday's contest
He's running
in
prompter.
Atlantic States, Connecticut,
And he's
Delaware,
running audio. Look at all these buttons.
and Rhode Island.
I have no
In the
idea. This is
face-off
so
for
confusing.
votes,
I look at all
Bernie
this and I have no
Sanders
idea.
insists the fight is far from over, but admits it isn't going to be easy.
Don't let anyone tell you.
And there's
we're
Chase.
thinking
He's
it
master
should be.
control.
What I believe today. and
He has
what
the
I
ultimate
have
power. Look at all
always
these
believed
computers that we have.
Is that when people stand together, united and not divided, there is nothing that we cannot accomplish.
As for GOP frontrunner Donald Trump, he's also confident about what he can do, and it seems he won't be changing his tone anytime soon.
She's so
You know, being
focused.
president is much easier than what I have to do.
She's being
Here
good.
after
She's
rant and
focusing.
rave, I have to
How
keep
she
you
should.
people going, otherwise you're going to fall asleep on me, right?
No matter the name calling and posturing between
15.
Trump, Cruz, and
15
Kasich,
seconds
the
until
magic
we're going back to
delegate number
show.
of 1237 is still
And
needed
10,
before any
9,
candidate can take on
8,
Bernie Sanders
7,
or say Hillary
6,
Clinton as her
5,
cast of running mates.
4,
In Atlanta,
3,
Mary Maloney,
2,
WWAY
1.
News Channel 3.
Sean will have a last look at your 7-day forecast when we come back.
Hey, that's me. I will have your 7-day forecast when we come back. No, we're not leaving. So now we'll walk back into the studio. La la la. I'm the worst singer ever, so I don't even know why I did that. I think you kind of get a little loony when it starts to be 11 o'clock on a Sunday.
So you're talking a minute 30 on the back and Helen gets 40?
Ooh, 40 seconds.
You got 40 seconds, it's a minute 30 on the back. 1 minute.
Alright. Thanks, Chad. I'm glad somebody thinks I'm funny, right? Not just crazy. I don't know. Us news people can be kind of loony.
30 seconds. Graphics, please. Stand by. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Temperatures will start out in the 50s tomorrow, then rebounding into the 70s. A little bit cooler right along the coast. Temperatures right along the beaches will be in the lower 70s, while inland spots will be near 80 degrees. A low risk for rip currents. If you're brave enough to get into that water, 67 degrees. It's still a little cool. We'll have a southeast wind, 5 to 15 miles per hour, picking up more so in the afternoon. But temperatures going to be in the 70s once again tomorrow for most areas, although those far inland spots will probably hit the 80-degree mark. Then everyone getting into the 80s on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The rest of the work week is looking very warm, well above normal. Rain chances coming into play though Thursday, Friday, and part of the weekend, but I think overall rain chance is going to stay quite low. So if you do have those gardens, you're going to have to water them this week. You can't rely on Mother Nature so much this week, because I think a lot of the rain that we will see will be very isolated in nature. Still a good looking week? Oh yeah, if you want to go out to the beach or do some chores outside, great, we need to do so.
All right, take a look at this. They grow up so fast, don't they? Not just kids. We're talking about baby bald eagles. These two hatched on March 18th and 20th at the National Arboretum in Washington, just 5 weeks old. And to give you some perspective, that nest is about 5 feet wide.
Wow.
And they're still looking for names.
Well, how have you been?
All right, thanks for joining us. We'll see you right back here in North Carolina.
5 feet wide? That's
Sweet.
That's like huge.
Like I do
Wait, what? Yeah, that's like
I do have a tropical.
5 feet high. It's huge.
Maybe a 30-second pause.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
not necessarily 30 seconds, but.
Yay.
Yes, you're doing it.
Okay. So that's the show. That was it. I kind of missed the beginning of it a little bit. Sorry about that, guys, but I've been trying to be good about doing this on the Sunday shows at 11. I've kind of been here and there during the week. I'm doing the new This Is the Place road trip with Daniel on Fridays, so I've been trying to go live from that. I missed the first one in Burkall, but I was in Elizabethtown this past Friday. We're going to be in Southport on Friday. So, hey, if you don't got any plans, come in. Go. Yeah. So, and Randy will be there. Randy Aldridge will be there. So you can meet Daniel, Randy, and I all at the same time. How fun would that be? Yeah. And you get to take our picture. That'd be cool. I love meeting viewers. It actually, like, lets me put a face to the name. You know what I mean? Other than your profile picture. I mean, I get to see that, but you know what I mean. All right. Well, thanks, everyone, for joining in. I'm going to go give Hannah a hug. Yay.
All done.
I'm so lucky I get to work with my best friend on the weekends. Yay.
She's so sweet.
Hannah and Helen show.
Well, good night.
All right, yeah. All right. I'll be rambling on forever. Bye. Thanks for joining in, guys. Have a good week.